So today I'm going to take a look at Ori the Collection, not to be confused with the Collector's Edition, which comes with a lot more stuff. This is more of a basic collector's set. The main benefit here is that you get both games for a low price compared to buying each one separately. But it does come with some special items, obviously. You can see here in the sticker, 2 digital soundtracks, as well as some art cards. So we'll open this up and take a look inside. So I've never played any version of Ori before on any platform, but I've always been interested in it because of the art style. It just looks like a beautiful game, and apparently it plays really well too. I'm also very interested in things that shouldn't necessarily exist. I mean, this is a Microsoft game on the Switch. I've always been fascinated by stuff like that. And I also wanted to play this game, and I figured, you know what, they announced this, mini collector's edition. So I figured I'd go ahead and pick it up. So let's go ahead and get this open and see what's inside. Oh, there's a code, so I have to hide that. But assuming it's the code for the digital soundtrack, so I will go ahead and redeem that and see what it sounds like. But if you want to see what the card looks like, well, it looks like that, and then there's just a code underneath where my finger is. So, and they also have these little collector's cards. Looks like they're sealed as well. We'll open that in a bit. Obviously, Switch game. Nice artwork on the inside. Kind of gives you an idea of what the game actually looks like. And I kind of like it when game companies do stuff like this because you can always reverse the cover. Personally, I like having just standard spines, so especially since it'll be easier to determine what game is it. But I like that. Let's take a look at these cards. So we've got, and I'm not familiar enough with the game to tell you who is what, but it looks like some sort of eagle or owl creature. And then we've got this forest scene. I'm guessing it's from one of the levels. Got this scene here as well. Volcano in the background. Here we've got, I'm assuming that's Ori and an owl for sure. Here we've got some sort of rock monster. And last but not least, a giant toad or frog or something. Again, not an impressive collection here, but it's still something nice, I mean, again, you get the game. I think this was $50 for both, whereas each one goes for $40 a piece, and each one comes with a digital soundtrack and some cards and stuff like that. But you're saving some money by buying, 1 and 2 all on one cart here. So it's really cool that they have this option available. I don't normally go for collector's editions, but again, this wasn't expensive. So I said, what the heck? So I'm going to go ahead and pop the game in. We'll do a little bit of gameplay and give you my final thoughts. For that, we'll just use the refurb Switch Lite that I've got, and we'll go through a little bit of the game. Okay, and they both show up, which is really neat that they show up as 2 separate games instead of just one cart. So not sure how they do that. Maybe they partition the game card somehow and it shows up as 2. So we'll go ahead and start Ori. Again, never played this game, so cut me some slack. That's kind of weird seeing. This game apparently has a critically acclaimed soundtrack as well, and just with this initial intro, I can tell why. What options do we have? Language, dead zone. I'm guessing they put that in there because of a Joy-Con drift. Display options. Change your controls. Leaderboards, which I don't have an account linked on here. Achievements. Yeah, let's just start the game and see. 3 save slots. We'll do easy mode because we all know how I usually do when I demo games out. This really is a gorgeous game. The camera's not doing it any justice. I'm trying not to get the reflection of the camera in there, but it's kind of tough to do. So you can use analog controls or good old-fashioned D-pad. Okay. Now, this is a gorgeous game for sure, and it seems to run really well on the Switch, especially the Switch Lite here. But I'm not going to spoil the rest of the game in case you haven't played it yet. So I'm going to cut it here and give my final thoughts on this collection. So all in all, I think it's a neat little collection, especially for the price. If you're just starting to get into game collecting, or you've always wanted some sort of special edition but always felt that they were either not available because of scalpers or just out of price because of how expensive they are, this is a great little collection for you to get. You know, these cards alone are kind of neat, although probably could pick these up if they were to sell them separately for a decent price. So, but yeah, so here's Ori the Collection for the Switch. There is also a version for the Xbox and PS4, I believe, and through backwards compatibility, the Xbox Series and the PS5, and I think there's a PC version too, although I might be wrong about that one. But what did you guys think? If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, go right ahead, but never any obligation. I do appreciate it though. If you didn't like the video, hit the thumbs down. Let me know why though, so I can try to help improve my channel forward. Thanks all, and I'll catch you later.